For today, we're gonna start reviewing what we did last week. You guys did not do bad on the quiz, so I'm assuming you guys are good with these. But still, let me review. Now, on the first two examples that I see here, it's all numerical. So just as a reminder, when the angle's on the outside, first I always start with angle times 2. So 2 times the angle equals, when the angle's on the outside, I subtract the two arcs. Starting with the bigger number, I see lengthwise 178 is bigger than x. So I'm going to go 178 minus x. So 2 times the angle equals, and I subtract the arcs. Now the rest is just algebra. I have that 70 is equal to 178 minus x. Oops. Let me subtract 178 on each side. 70 minus 178, that gives me negative 108. That is equal to negative x. Divide both sides by negative 1, and I'm going to end up getting that x is equal to 108. Now looking at question number 2, I see my angle there, and I'm always going to start 2 times the angle. Always. Now, because the angle's inside the circle, in this case, I'm going to add the arcs x plus 80. The rest is just algebra. 2 times 97, that is equal to 194, is x plus 80. Let me subtract 80 on each side. So I get 114 is equal to x. So these are the easy ones. Just remember, if the angle's on the inside, you add the arcs. If the angle's on the outside, you subtract the arcs. Now, if the angle is on the circle, 2 times the angle is equal to the arc that it creates. Let's take a look at a couple of examples here. Now it's going to be a little more complicated. I see that angle is on the circle. So I multiply the angle by 2. That gives me 16x minus 22. And that is this arc. Right? The angle times 2 is equal to the arc that it creates. That's when the angle's on the circle. Now, if 39x minus 3 was there, I would just let them equal each other and then we're good. But because it's not, I'm just going to add everything. 16x minus 22 plus 39x minus 3. I'm dealing with the whole circle. So this is equal to 360. Let me combine my like terms. 16x plus 39x, that gives me 55x minus 25 is equal to 360. Let me add 25 to each side. 55x equals 385. Now divide both sides by 55. X in this case happens to be 7. Looking at question number 4, I'm going to start with the angle times 2. So that is negative 4 plus 60x. I notice that that angle creates this arc. So I'm just going to go negative 4 plus 60x equals 176. I'm letting them equal each other because that angle creates that arc. Question number 3, the angle did not create the arc that said 39x minus 3. But in question number 4, the angle does create this arc. So I'm just going to let them equal each other. The rest is just algebra. Let me add 4 to both sides. 60x is equal to 180. Let me divide both sides by 60. X is equal to 3.